Hey, folks. Welcome to the Shiny Happy People podcast. This is Vinay, your host.
I think one of the things that COVID has shown a lot of people, and it's actually reminded people, mostly in the Western world, is that there's a freedom of movement, and that was kind of taken away for a little while.
Yeah.
And I think it's a bit of a kind of nudge because, again, some other countries don't have the ability to do that because they have to go through that process. But a lot of times people are like, that's interesting.
How is that migration being distributed around the country, or does it just go to one place or a few places?
Part of what I do with Second Passport is I take a very holistic approach to immigration. A lot of times what I do is I walk people through a process. I'm an immigration legal professional, a lot of times, and I would say 99.9% of my profession, you will come to them, you say, I want to come to Canada. They're very great, here you go, here's a retainer agreement, do this, and that's it. But the settlement side of it, I think, is the most important. And this is why the 2 years that I had doing this gives me an appreciation for the whole idea of the movement and migration of people, to the point of actually, it's not just an immigration process, it's an immigration and settlement process, because it's a moving target. The immigration system is a moving and a dynamic system. And what was true like today was, in some cases, was not true 6 months ago. Especially with the pandemic, we see these changes. So the planning side of it, that's the first thing. Have a plan, understand what your kind of cutoffs are, and then go from there. The implementation side. A lot of times people don't understand what they need to do to actually be able to execute on this. Third, planning, settlement. There's pre-settlement and there's what you're going to do when you're here. That should start and be running in tandem with your immigration process.